Yeah, this is Kristy with Film Inquiry. I hope you guys are all doing well. And this took me a second. I think it's what day of the week is it?
Monday.
No, no idea.
No, it's the Mondays. Love the film. You guys are all fantastic in it. It's such a fun movie. I really love that it kind of it's very different than any other high school or school movie that I've seen. It takes a very interesting path. So I'd love to
Yeah.
hear from all three of you, kind of what your initial kind of response was when you read the script. What did you initially think?
The second I read the script, I like fell in love with it. I became obsessed with getting the role. I was like, please, like, please let me get this role. I want to play Irwin so badly. I just because I love how into science she is and how not ashamed she is about that. Like, she's like, yeah, I'm smart. Okay. I love that about her. And I just love the script. Like, it's so beautifully written, and I loved how much you could tell how much time and thought they had put into it. It was just I loved reading it.
And whoever wants to.
Me, okay. Either one, I don't care. I originally, so my team originally sent me the script, and they sent me to read for Ari, which was super cool. But I started reading the script, and I was like, actually, I feel like it would be more fun to play Casey for me. I feel like that's just like a role I could do really well. And so ended up reading for Casey and kind of all fell together. But I read the script and I was like, I want to be a part of this in some capacity because the script is so good. Like sometimes you read like, these kids scripts and they're like, all right, like, but this one was just so beautifully written and well, and it's like funny and it's heartwarming and it's interesting and it keeps you engaged throughout the whole film and has just such interesting characters. I was like, I I really was like, I have to be a part of this. I feel like every single one of us felt drawn to it in some way that we were supposed to be um just a part of this project. So I read it, I saw Casey, and I was like, I think this would be so fun to play. I love that it's, about a girl who loves science. I think that that's going to be so inspiring. So that's kind of how I came to be a part of it.
Love that.
Yeah, when I first read the script, there was so much I could relate to with Winston. From his love of science to like wiping things, that might be dirty. I mean, I'm not like germophobic like him, but I still do wipe some stuff. And there's so much I could relate to in the story. Like I think it's gonna be like one of the best scripts I've ever read. It was so fun, and there's like a lot of moments where I just like burst out laughing because it was so
Mm-hmm.
funny.
Yeah.
Love I love that. So in regards to like relatability, did you feel like you related to your characters? And if not, was there another character in the story that you felt you related to was more of like you in real life?
I definitely related to Irwin. One, like Lincoln said, with love of science. It's been my favorite subject ever since I started school. When I was younger, I wanted to be an astronaut. So, and also like her wanting to be popular and to people, and wanting people to like her. I really relate to that, and that's why I think this movie is so important for people to see because it gives you a message like you don't need to change yourself or take some magical gum for people to like you. Like if you just stay true to yourself, the right people will find you, and I think that's really important.
Yeah.
I think I am definitely, I'm Casey's an extremely exaggerated version of myself. I definitely got that quirky personality, and I do love cats. But I mean, in middle school and early high school, I was super trying to find myself, trying to fit in with the popular girls. Like, I wanted to be invited to those parties so bad, but I was like the weird theater kid. And so I was just kept searching and searching for like my place. And I think what's so cool about this movie is like it's got so many wonderful aspects about it, about like women in science and stuff, but it also kind of teaches you, again, no spoilers, but there's this really special scene that was just so special to me to film of a certain little friend group that finally that finds each other in the end and kind of appreciates each other and loves each other for who they are. Like all of these characters kind of find their niche and their group, and they're not the popular group, but they're a group of friends who love and accept each other for who they are. And that's what I ended up finding in high school. Was we were not popular, we did not get invited to all the parties, but we had our own parties, and I felt loved and appreciated, and that's what's really important. That's what kind of the movie has a great message of.
Yeah, I love that. And you said, Lincoln, that you kind of already I mean, you like to wipe stuff down, but you also
Yeah, he
felt
does.
related.
Yeah,
Relate.
yeah, I could definitely relate to some parts with Winston. I'm not at all, OCD. You can see my cable management for my desk. That's not OCD. But I could definitely relate with Winston and like his love of science. It was also really fun to play like a know-it-all and get to experience the great power of knowledge.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love how you two kind of start off as like a little bit of a rivalry, but then, come together. How was that in person? Did you have to play that up, or were you guys like close right from the get-go?
Um, I we were definitely close right from the get-go. I said this before, like honestly, it felt like we had known each other for years, and people actually asked me that if we had known each other previously. Um, so for me, it was kind of hard to act like I hated him. It was kind of funny to me. Um, like I'd be trying not to laugh when I'd be like, no, we're just colleagues. Because to me, I was like, no, yeah, we're friends.
Yeah, like right from the start, we like we really clicked and like had so much fun. There was not like a single boring moment. We would always just be laughing. And yeah, Winston's character arc wouldn't be what it is without like the competition between Erwin and then at the end becoming like best of friends. And
Yeah.
it's kind of beautiful.
To get in character, did you guys try to outdo each other at all? Like on
I
set?
mean, I don't think so, but there was this was like the first or second day of filming, and it was for like the last shot of the movie. And Allie, the director, she just told us to ad lib, like that we're like, having a conversation. And it was honestly easier because it was near the end, but then there was also another moment where we had to ad lib having an argument for one of the montages, which that was harder. So we were just like yelling at each other about absolutely nothing for like 3 minutes straight. And after we were done, I think everyone just like broke out into applause. And I was like, oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah, honestly, we didn't really have anything to argue about, so we just said stuff.
Yeah.
Oren Schrodinger and Max Planck tried to
Yeah.
think of
Yeah.
anything.
Did you get some other opportunities to do kind of improv or ad lib, or was it mostly, to the script? And that goes for anybody.
I definitely, because my character was so zany, Ali, our director, did give me some opportunities to kind of improv or whatever. One of my favorite ones was when she was like, I don't remember what exactly we were shooting, but they had the camera on me and she was like, just like talk. And so I started like making up this story of like how I threw my cat a birthday party, and it just kept going on and on and on. And finally I was like, girl, you gonna call a cut? Because this has been going on a while. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I was really invested in where you were going with this. Because it was a very elaborate story. So I don't think that made the cut, but just so you guys know that was a story that happened in Casey's life as she threw her cat a birthday party. But I had a lot of fun I like got to strut along the hallway a lot and like thinking I was like super super cute in a fashion show and take people's hats and like low-key kind of bully them. And so that was really fun for me. But yeah, just having some fun like that.
Well, if you have a cat, I hope you throw them they birthday party after all
Well,
that.
I have two, and now I'm gonna have to because I'm sitting here and they're over there and they're listening to this now. So
They're
gonna
listening
have
to
to.
everything.
Oh
Cats
yeah,
are
for sure.
you said something earlier, Kat, about, kind of finding your group, and I'm
Hmm.
obviously from a very different generation, but I think that that's just a common theme in school. Like you're often
Right.
trying to be popular, but then you end up finding your people in the midst of that,
Hmm.
whether or not, they're doing the same thing or whatnot. Did you feel like this group kind of found their own, like, did you become your own little,
Oh,
family?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, for sure. I mean, you're on set for so so long, and so I mean that's where your time is spent, and you kind of with each project you kind of build your own little family, and this one was just so cool because it was just I mean it's such like an upbeat movie that just the energy on set was super positive, and so we all did find our own little group. Like obviously, like we had some age gaps. Like I'm an adult, and these are children but we had so much fun together. They're these guys are so much fun, and they were both so beloved by everyone on set, cast and crew included. That I don't know, it did feel like just a big group of friends, and we were hanging out at a high school, so like we were our own little high school friend group. We were hanging out in a high school cafeteria for many many hours a day. So they haven't been to high school yet, neither of them, but let that be their experience.
Honestly, it didn't even feel like we were, working or filming something. It just felt like we were hanging out.
Hmm.
Like the difference when we were filming a scene and then like in between takes, the energy didn't really feel like it changed, which is
Right.
really nice. Yeah.
Love that. So in school, would you take the gum? Would you chew the gum if it was given to you?
I love all our
Um,
answers for this because they're very very character accurate. My answer is yes, I would love to try it, and I stand by my answer, and I love their answers.
Honestly, I think this gum is a little bit dangerous. I personally would sell it. I think there's
Hmm.
I think there's somebody who would pay good money for that, and yeah,
Hmm.
I would not take
y-
it.
yeah, I mean, I agree with Lincoln, not the selling part, but the I wouldn't necessarily take it just because, being popular isn't the most important thing. So,
Right. I love that you go the monetary route, like the entrepreneur.
Hmm.
Like,
I know. It's like we need to hire him as like something, some kind of business manager or something in our lives. 'Cause he's got something going for him.
My friends used to call me lucrative Lincoln.
wow, lucrative Lincoln. Nice.
Okay. Okay.
So with my last question, what are you hoping audiences will take away from the film? That's all of you.
um, like I said before, honestly, I think it's such, especially with Gen Z, I don't know, you think so much about, oh, I don't have as many followers as this person, and I don't get as many likes on this post. And like that doesn't matter. You just need like at least one really good friend that you can actually like talk to and trust. And like, that's all you need. You don't need like thousands of likes on a social media post, and you don't need thousands of friends. Because those aren't the friends that are going to last. The friends that actually like you for you are.
Yeah, that's a wonderful message.
I think, well, hold on, I have two different answers. So my first answer is like, I think it's gonna be so funny because like sometimes after you see a movie, you kind of like adapt, I'm not sure which word to use, like the lead person's personality. I think there's going to be a ton of kids running around acting like Winston and Irwin, wanting to be like little scientists. And I am like super stoked to see that. I think that's going to be so great. But because how empowering is that? How awesome. Bunch of
Yes.
kids running around trying to do little experiments.
You're gonna have the
Maybe
poster on
trying
the
to,
wall.
I
yeah,
would
yeah, they're going to have poster on the wall, but it's going to be Sophia and Lincoln.
I
um,
would love that. Absolutely
how
love
great would
that.
that be? But my other answer is that Again, just hoping kids see it and be like, you know what, like I can be interested in science and theater, or I don't know, math, whatever they're interested in, and people seek out a group of friends who maybe aren't the most popular, but who love me, accept me for that, encourage that, and just be grateful and happy for that. Not trying to be the top of the social hierarchy, just loving yourself for who you are and finding a group of friends who love you for that as well.
Find your people.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, to what Kat said, I really hope they don't adapt the duck walk of Winston.
I do.
In the movie, Winston had like a massive turnout and he walked like a duck. It'd be interesting to see a bunch of little kids go like this.
I
But
kind of hope that happens, honestly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, same. That'd be
Oh.
funny.
Yeah, but yeah, I hope people realize that like popularity isn't really like the most important thing, especially in like school, and that you should just find somebody that like loves you and loves what you do, and just just do what you love.
I
Yeah.
love that. And the Winston Waddle.
The
Um,
Winston
And waddle.
Yeah,
And waddle
then-
like Winston.
Mhm.
Well, thank you all so much. It's been wonderful chatting with you. Congrats on the movie. Enjoy it. You really are wonderful. I look forward to seeing what everybody else does in the future. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
And
Bye.
thanks